We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Yeah, I was going to say, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Guys, yesterday Kershaw was on the mound. We picked up the win. Buehler's on the mound tonight. This is his 10th start, 7-0 this season, 1.88 ERA, 57.1 innings of work, 48 hits given up, 66 strikeouts, and 7 walks, and a 0.96 whip. His ERA comes in pretty low in this game. Want to make it lower because I wanted to have the lowest ERA in the game. But it's actually kind of hard, and Gene Segura will lead off the top of the first. And the first pitch from Walker Buehler will be strike one with the slider. So 0-1 to Gene Segura in the 0-1 pitch with the cutter. And 1-1 way outside. So 1-1 and the 1-1 pitch to Gene Segura. And the knuckle curve, 2-1. The Diamondbacks win today in New York. I see 8-5. I wonder what the Rockies, if they're playing right now or if they've played earlier. 3-1 now to Gene Segura. And the 3-1 pitch to Gene Segura, and the two-seam fastball will be strike two. They're just getting under their way in San Francisco against Detroit. 3-2 cutter will be hit to center field, and Cody Bellinger will run in for the first out. San Diego beat Miami. I like kind of seeing like what our division is up to. Let's see the starting lineup for the Phillies.
As they try to force a rubber match in the series.
And now that will bring in Andrew McCutchen, hitting 298. First pitch from Buehler will be strike one.
Dead last in the league in grounding
into
double plays, and
Andrew McCutchen.
That they don't shoot
the slider
in the foot.
hit to center field. Bellinger is running back. This one carrying, and Cody Bellinger will finally get to the ball for the second out. 2 outs. And now that will bring in Bryce Harper, hitting 256 on the first pitch to Harper. Fastball from Buehler will be strike one.
Down around the knees, taken for a strike.
0-1 to Harper in the 0-1 cutter inside. Will be hit to left field, and that one will be way fouled. Not don't even go to get it, and now the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve from Buehler will be fouled off. Alright, the 0-2 fastball from Walker Buehler will strike him out to end the inning. So great fastball right there from Buehler. First K of the night comes early. And Jake Arrieta, the pitcher for the Phillies, this is his 10th start, 1-2, 4.96 ERA. The ERA is super high for Jake Arrieta, 52.2 innings of work, 56 hits given up, 1.37 whip, 16 walks, and 45 strikeouts. And that will bring in Chris Taylor, who's leading this game off tonight, playing third base for Justin Turner, giving Turner a night off. Hitting 354 is Taylor, in the first pitch from Arrieta will be hit and fouled off for strike one. So 0-1 to CT3, and the pitch from Arrieta will be 1-1.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to
1-1 to CT3 in the pitch, and now 1-2 according to the home plate umpire.
But you know what? You find a way. You show
up to the 1-2 pitch to CT3 will be fouled off to stay alive.
Game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road.
2 to CT3 in the 1-2 pitch will be hit, and Arrieta will make the play to throw to first, and that'll be the first out. And now that will bring in let's look at the starting lineup. I'll bring in Hernandez, so it goes Taylor, Hernandez, Beatty, Bellinger, Seager, Smith, Gavin Lux, and then Jock Peterson hitting last in the lineup just because he hasn't been playing good baseball. And the first pitch to Hernandez will be a ball one outside. Hernandez playing right field tonight. I think it's the first time this season he actually is playing right field, the 1-0.
That
And
evens it
1-1.
up 1-1. Hernandez is undoubtedly one of the best
1-1
hitters
to
in the
Kike
sport.
Hernandez
And it doesn't
in the
matter
1-1
right-handed
pitch.
or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite
And now
threats
2-1.
with the bat in his hands.
Maybe the
Yeah,
Rockies
barrel
have an
awareness,
off tonight.
man.
I haven't
This
seen
guy
them on
has
the
it. I
bottom
don't
of the
think it's
thing.
something that can be
2-1 to
taught. I don't care
Hernandez.
how many hours you put in the
And this
cage.
one's hit
This
hard
guy
to
has the
third, but
ability
a nice
to put
play from the
barrel
third
on
baseman.
baseball
Probably Didi
consistently,
Gregorius.
no matter what side
That'll be
it's
the
coming
second
from.
out.
And there are 2 away now.
Now they'll bring in Matt Beatty, who's
So
hitting
striding
.422
forward
and has
now,
18
Matt Beatty
home runs
was
on
a
this
two-hit
season so
effort
far.
for him,
First pitch
including a home run in
will
last
be
night's
ball
game.
one way inside.
Really pulled that one across as the
1-0
slider
to
misses
1-0
well
to
inside.
Beatty and
Count
now
even
1-1.
at 1-1.
6-5 in
You can definitely
Chicago.
tell
The
with that
Rockies
foul right there that he's picking
leading
up
the White
spin on
Sox.
this
That's a
pitcher's
pretty good
off-speed
game right there.
stuff. Maybe
So
expect
far,
a fastball on this next
2-1.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Maybe the White Sox will come back and beat them, but that would hurt for the Rockies, especially because Arizona won. And now 2-2. The Rockies are third in the West, and with the D-backs keep on winning, like, that's not good for the
If you're at
Rockies.
the plate right now, you have
All
to
right,
realize
Bellinger's
who's
on deck.
I guarantee you something's over the heart of the
And
plate.
the 3-2
You have
pitch
be
to Matt
aggressive in the
Beatty
zone right here.
will be
Down
hit
the first
and
baseline.
fouled. So
But
now
this'll get
3-2
fouled,
again.
so they'll do it again.
And the 3-2
3-2.
pitch to Matt Beatty. And
And
ball
a
4.
good
So
job there to
walking
lay
now they'll
off.
bring in
It's ball
Cody
4 as he
Bellinger,
becomes their
who
first
on
base
last
runner of the
Thursday,
ballgame now with 2
when we
away.
faced the Phillies, actually started the
So it's a runner
scoring
at first with 2
just like
gone,
this
and that brings
situation.
in
Matt
the
Beatty
former
got
National
walked, and
League
then
Rookie of the
Bellinger hit
Year,
a home
Cody
run.
Bellinger.
Can he do it here? No. Beatty got, it was a, I think it was an air throwing.
Set, here
Like,
it comes.
Beatty grounded out, and
And
this
as it
will be
turns out,
the end of the
2-out
inning right
walk
there.
doesn't come around
The last
the
week, last Thursday,
Dodgers
Beatty
leave one.
grounded
And
to the
this is
short.
still
It was an
a
E6 on
0-0
Gene
ballgame.
Segura as Reese Hoskins leading off the top of the second. And then
Skied
after
into
that,
straightaway
Bellinger
right.
hit a home run
Long
after the
run
error.
for
Oh,
the
this is a
right
long
fielder.
run for Hernandez,
Can't
and this
get
is
to
going to be
it. This
trouble.
one's down.
This could be a triple and maybe more. No,
And
it's
he
going to be
is
a
into
double for
second base
Hoskins.
with a leadoff double.
Man, that ball just kept on
Take a look at this
slicing
right here.
away
He
from
didn't get
Hernandez,
jumpy
and now they'll
try
bring in
and pull it
Didi
down the left
Gregorius,
field line.
hitting
Stayed in
250 in
there,
the first
fought
pitch from
hard,
Buehler.
and grinded
Will
out
be
nice
strike
stop
1.
the other way.
No balls and a strike to
Well,
count.
1 to Didi Gregorius, and the
Set,
0-1
here's the
fastball
0-1.
will make it 0-2.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
All right, 0-2 to
That's what you call
Didi,
a
and the
challenge
slider
fastball
will
right
be
there, boys.
fouled off. I don't know
if
how he
was
touched that ball,
necessarily
but
trying to miss up in the zone
he
like
tapped
did,
it somehow.
But he got away with it right there and put the fastball by.
0-2, and the knuckle curve will be
Grounded up the
hit,
first
and that's
baseline.
going to be grounded up the
And
first
he'll take this
baseline.
to the bag himself
Beatty
for the
makes a
first
nice
out,
play
but
for the
productive
first
one as
out.
the runner
But
moves
now
up
there's
to
a runner
third.
who's going to be at third, and now they'll bring in
So a
JT
definite
Remito,
RBI spot
hitting
here.
279
Runner
in the
at
first
third and one
pitch.
away. And
Will be
inside
hammered,
catcher, JT
and it's
Realmuto.
2-0.
Swing,
A slider
there it
inside, and
goes. He
wow,
got all of
that
ball.
was absolutely
And
crushed.
it's
8th home run of the year
gone.
for JT
No surprise
Realmuto.
with that swing of the
But
bat.
that
This guy
slider
is
just
simply one of the best in the
was
game
not
right
a good
now.
pitch,
There's
and
not
now
too
they'll
many
bring in
guys
Nick
that take a
Williams,
beautiful
hitting
hack like that in the league.
226 with
Up
5
next
home
to be
runs and
Nick
10
Williams.
RBIs.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0 to
His
Nick
career
Williams in the
numbers
1-0
this
pitch.
matchup. He's 1 for 5. 2-0
And now
to the
2-0.
Phillies center fielder.
2-0 to
The 2-0 home.
Nick Williams in the 2-0 pitch from Buehler. Will be
Fouled
fouled
away.
back for strike 1.
Now the 2-1.
2-1 to Nick Williams, and the 2-1 slider will be hit.
Back up the middle.
And Lux throw to first for the second
Throw
out.
gets him. 2 down.
So 2 outs here in the top of the second. And now they'll
So
bring in
bases are
Scott
empty here
Kingery.
with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former
First pitch to
first-rounder,
Kingery
Scott
will be
Kingery.
hit to
in the
right
air
field.
down the right field
This
line.
one's slicing from
Right fielder
Hernandez,
giving
but he'll make the play to end the
chase.
inning.
He's got it, a
But
great
Buehler
running
does give up a
play, and
2-run
that'll retire
home
the
run
side.
from JT Realmuto,
The fighting
who
strike for a
absolutely
pair,
crushed
overcoming
it.
on this 2-run
And
home.
yeah. All right, Corey
So
Seager
stepping
leading
in,
off the
Corey
bottom of the
Seager.
second, hitting
He entered this
415
one
in the
with an
first pitch
absurdly high batting
from
average.
Marietta. Will
Definitely
be
one of
fouled
the
off
most
for strike 1.
dangerous hitters in the league these days.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're
All
only
right,
down by
0-1
a
to
couple
Seager
of
in the
runs,
0-1
but it's
pitch.
really key for this leadoff
Fouled
guy to
off,
try
and
to
now
get
0-2.
on and get a big inning started.
All right, 0-2 to
On its
Seager
way,
in the
the
0-2 pitch. And now
Here's a
1-2,
breaking
great
ball, but
eye.
It doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him
All
up.
right,
with a
1-2 to
curveball
Seager
right
in the
there.
1-2
Pretty
pitch.
good pitch, but he didn't quite
now
get it to
2-2.
come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
2-2 to Corey Seager in the pitch. Will be fouled off somehow. Don't know how he got, well, know how he got a piece of that, but 2-2. Hit
in the air out to
inside pitch. This ball is not going to drop, and Williams will make the first. Will catch Seager's fly out. Well, ball to make it an out. Oh my goodness! All right, that will bring in Will Smith, hitting .304, 7 home runs and 16 RBIs. And the first pitch will be ball 1. Nick Williams is like the Dodgers. Nick Williams on the Phillies is like the Dodgers. Will Smith, 1-0. And 1-1. Has some RBIs, has some home runs, but could be better. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch to Smith will be 1-2. Sinker inside. That was a pretty good pitch for Marietta. The 1-2 to Smith. And now 2-2
to the Dodgers catcher. 1 out, nobody on.
2-2 to Will Smith in the pitch. Will be hit, and that will be a base hit. So a line drive base hit to left field for Will Smith, and now that will bring in Gavin Lux.
Single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle.
So Gavin Lux comes in tonight's ball game, hitting .265, 5 home runs and 18 RBIs, and the first pitch will be ball 1. Can Gavin Lux turn his season around in one of these series, man? He needs to figure something out. 1-0 to Lux.
Now the 1-0.
And now 1-1. Bad pitch to swing at. Alright. 1-1 to Gavin Lux. And the pitch from Marietta.
There goes the runner.
There goes the runner. I didn't even tell him to steal. Why is he running first off? Why is Will Smith running?
Very well could have been a hit and run attempt there. You
What?
have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out
1-2
to dry at
to
second.
Gavin Lux, and 2-2. Guys, earlier this year I had a problem with that. The game was on automatic base running, and like it made my decisions for me. And I wonder if it's back on, because I promise I did not hit the steal button. 3-2 and ball 4. That like I'm pretty good with my jumps, like, and I would like Gavin Lux I'd still with, not Will Smith. And now that will bring in Peterson, hitting 298, and has been struggling with the bat lately. 1-0. I don't know. 1-0 pitch to Peterson, and this one's hit to right field, but that will end the inning. I'm so confused why Will Smith ran. Like, I don't care that we got out there, right? Like, I just don't know why he ran. First pitch will be ball 1 to Arietta. Alright, Buehler, he needs to have a better, well, he just needs to have a great couple innings here. Try and get his, if his starting pitching can stay good and consistent, hopefully, you know, not giving up any more runs. Maybe that could give us just enough fight to come back into this game. The 1-2 to Jake Arrieta, and the 2-seam fastball will be hit, and that's going to be a base hit for Arrieta. So leadoff hit for Arrieta, and
hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how
there's a runner at first.
Start. You put a crooked number up.
All right, here comes Gene Segura, and the first pitch will be strike 1.
Gene Segura will stand in for the second time now.
Gene Segura in the fastball, 0-2.
And he fouls this one off.
He was
absolutely 0-2 slider from Buehler will strike him out for the first out of the top of the third. Second K of the night for Buehler. And now that will bring in Andrew McCutchen. First pitch. Ball 1 really high. Trying to get a double play here. 1-0 and the 1-0 cutter. Will be 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw
1-1 to McCutchen, and the slider will be fouled off.
As a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Alright, the 1-2 knuckle curve will be 2-2. Great take right there from Andrew McCutchen.
So
another 2-2 slider will strike him out. Back-to-back Ks for Buehler. Third K of the night. And now that will bring in Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. First pitch from Buehler, high fastball, will be strike 1.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
1 to Harper in the 0-1 cutter outside. 1-1.
That's off the plate. 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there.
1-1 knuckle curve, and now 1-2.
As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the
fastball will be fouled off. Somehow he got a piece of that one. All right, 1-2 cutter outside will be fouled off.
Left side, but well foul.
40 pitches for Buehler in the 1-2 slider. Will be 2-2.
And 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason
all right, 2-2 to Harper, and the 2-2 fastball from Buehler will be 3-2. Rhys Hoskins on deck, who doubled in his last appearance, and the 3-2 two-seam fastball will be hit. And Seager, what a play if he can make it. Oh my goodness. Corey Seager showing off the leather over there at shortstop. What a play.
In the hole, falling away. That is pure magic.
Man, I really thought that'd be a base hit for Harper, and Corey Seager just robbed him. And now that will bring in Walker Buehler, hitting 196 in the first pitch from Arrieta. Will be ball 1 inside.
With that one, a pretty easy take there.
April's pitcher of the month, Walker Buehler. I didn't even know that. Congrats to Walker Buehler. And the 1-0 pitch will be hit to second base to Kingery.
Kingery's there.
In the throw to first for the first out. All right, so 1 out now, and now that'll bring in CT3, who's 0 for 1.
And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor.
Will be ball 1 low.
Sinker too low, 1-0.
Can we start the scoring here? 1-0. And hit to third, and Didi will throw it to first for the second out. 2 ground outs for CT3, and now that will bring in Hernandez, who's 0 for 1. First pitch from Jake Arrieta. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
2-0 Phillies here in the bottom of the third. And that one's fouled off. 1-1 to Hernandez, and the 1-1 pitch from Jake Arrieta will be hit and fouled. Jake Arrieta, like they said, he can have really good games and he can have really bad games, and this might be one of the games where he has a good game, but that one hit Hernandez. And now they'll bring in Matt Beatty, who was walked back in the first inning and hitting .422. First pitch to Beatty.
Here comes the first pitch.
Will be ball 1. Remito, nice block.
And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
1-0 to 1-0 to Matt Beatty. So JT Remito, because I don't know why. 1-0 to Beatty in the pitch. 1-1.
Swung on and missed on a pitch down.
Good sinker right there from Arrieta. And Hernandez will get back to first. 9-7 in Chicago. I don't know if that's the final, but Nolan Arenado had a day. 8, 9, and 10. Like, he hit 3 home runs, I think. 1-1.
1-1 home.
And now 1-2. Alright, 1-2 to Matt Beatty. And the 1-2 pitch. And strikes me out looking on the inside corner. Great pitch right there from Arrieta. And now that'll bring in Rhys Hoskins to lead off the top of the fourth. 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch from Buehler will be strike 1.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
1 to Rhys Hoskins and the 0-1 slider. And now 1-1.
Strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Alright, 1-1 to Hoskins and the 1-1 fastball. And 1-2.
Missed for strike number 2.
Alright, 1-2 pitch from Walker Buehler will be fouled off.
1-2 as he fouls it away.
I wonder if the shift is on, yeah. Yeah, defense. I like straight up on Rhys Hoskins. I don't know why they shift 1-2 and foul it off. Like, I know he's more likely to hit the ball to right field, but still. He got that double because we were shifted in the outfield. 2-2 to Rhys Hoskins and the fastball from Buehler. He hit the center field, and Cody Bellinger will be able to stand over there in center and wait for the ball for the first out of the fourth. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th, and now that'll bring in Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 1.
First pitch, here it comes.
First pitch from Buehler. Fastball will be hit and fouled.
Right side, but
The shift is on in the infield.
3 hits, and no
0-1.
errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
And
That's
now
in
0-2.
there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2 to Didi Gregorius, and the fastball from Buehler will be fouled
Still
off.
no balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 0-2 from Buehler. Will be popped up, and Will Smith will wait for it and catch it for the second out. 2 outs. So 2 outs now. Now that'll bring in JT Realmuto, who's 1 for 1 with the 2-run home run. First pitch from Buehler will be strike 1 on the outside corner. On the outside.
2 runs, 3 hits,
All right,
and no errors on the
knuckle
ledger for
curve
the
from
Phillies to
Buehler.
this point.
And now
There's the
1-1.
knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
1-1 to JT Realmuto, and the fastball will be fouled back for strike 2. Alright, the 1-2 slider to JT Realmuto outside will be a strikeout. So that won the inning. Great pitch right there from Buehler, and he got payback on JT Realmuto for him hitting a home run. Cody Bellinger leading off the bottom of the 4th, 0 for 1. First pitch hit, and this will be a base hit. That would have been a nice play from Kingery if he was. Oh, Nick Williams bobbled. I took too long to try and react. And that's just going to be a single for Cody Bellinger when I maybe could have made it a double or something. All right, 0 for 1 is Seager. And the first pitch from Arrieta will be strike 1 inside.
You're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
0-1. There goes Bellinger. Bad jump from Bellinger, but he will be safe. Should be, yes. I really feel like the jump was bad. Look how, like, Arrieta was halfway through, and then Bellinger jumped. Like, that was a terrible jump from Bellinger, but we'll take the stolen base. 1-1 to Seager. And the 1-1. Oh, get back there. Safe at second. Alright, 1-1 to Corey Seager with Bellinger over there at second, and the 1-1 pitch from Arrieta will be hit down to third, and Bellinger's so Bellinger will get out because I was trying to play with Didi Gregorius and make him throw to second, but Bellinger stumbled. Man, that's something they've done in this game too, which wasn't involved in last year's game, as this one's gonna be a ground that will be a double play 1 and a bad throw. E4 on I don't know, on maybe Gene Segura, but that would bring in Gavin Lux hitting 265, walked in his first at bat. First pitch will be ball 1. But like I was saying, last year you used to be so if it was hit down to third, you'd be able to act like you're going to third and run back to second, and your runner would usually be safe at first, and you'd be safe at second. 1-0, and now 1-1. This year they made it where if you do that, your guy, the guy who's at second, is gonna stumble. Like, it happens every time. It's never, it's never worked in the game yet. Like, I really think that they should fix that a little bit and make it where, like, sometimes the stumble happens, as it's 2-2 to Gavin Lux. Terrible swing right there. But I feel like they should make it where the stumble happens sometimes and the stumble doesn't happen. 2-2. And that's going to be fouled off. Because not every runner, because Cody Bellinger is a good base runner. Like, 2-2, and now 3-2 to Lux. A full count. And I don't think that would happen every time I tried to do that with Cody Bellinger. 3-2 and ball 4. So another walk, and now they'll bring in Jock Peterson. I just feel like they should fix that, because it can happen. But every single time, really, not, no. First pitch to Peterson will be 1-0.
No movement on base. It's ball one.
So now 1-0 to Jock Peterson with runners at second and first. 1-0. And now 1-1. I mean 2-0. Excuse me on that one.
Has to be a challenge pitch.
They're not a pitch away from Jock. I have a feeling here, just because Buehler is on deck. 2-0. And the pitch. Fouled off, and now 2-1. Bro, Jake Arrieta is throwing that sinker so well inside in this game. 2-1. And the pitch. This one is hammered. This one's gonna bring in a couple runs. This one's actually gonna be gone. 3-2. 19th home run of the year for Jock Peterson. And hopefully that could get him out of this cold spell, man. 3-2. What a swing from Jock Peterson. So bad base running in this inning. But Jock Peterson didn't. Jock Peterson changed the bad base running and hit a home run. And now we got the lead. And now that will bring in Buehler. First pitch will be ball one low. So 3-2. Thanks to Jock Peterson, we have the lead against Arrieta and these Phillies in the 0-1 pitch. Will be 1-1. 1-1 to Walker Buehler in the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a base hit to right field. So Arrieta and Buehler both with base hits tonight, and now that will bring in CT3. Chris Taylor 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. First pitch from Arrieta will be ball 1.
This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting a knock.
1-0.
Now we could have some issues here.
And the 1-0 pitch. And now 2-0 to CT3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting
All right,
yourself
2-0 to Chris Taylor, and the pitch from Arrieta will be 3-0.
It doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Hernandez is on deck. 3-0 to CT3. And the pitch from Arrieta
3-0 pitch
will be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Chris Taylor. And now that'll bring in Hernandez, and Christopher Sanchez is warming up in the Phillies bullpen.
Once again, Kike Hernandez. He's got a chance to add on.
Well, for 1 with a walk in the first pitch to Hernandez will be ball 1 outside.
3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue with this inning, Matt.
1-0.
A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And the 1-0 pitch to Hernandez will be fouled off. 1-1. Alright, 1-1 to Hernandez, and the pitch from Arrieta will be 2-1 inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost.
This inning has really made Arrieta work. 27 pitches so far, 2-1. And now 2-2 with the sinker. Great pitch.
3 runs already home here.
Alright, 2-2 to Hernandez. And the pitch will be fouled off.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Alright, 2-2 to Hernandez, and the pitch from Arrieta
2-2. Here it is.
will be 3-2. Great eye.
For the guy on the mound,
Matt Beatty is on deck.
Nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
All right,
and
3-2 to Hernandez.
Definitely laboring at the moment.
And oh my goodness, what a pitch from Arrieta. Almost hit me. Almost hit Hernandez, and that's what made me swing. But Jock Peterson gives us a 3-run lead. Thank you to the 3-run home run. I mean a 1-run lead. Thanks to the 3-run home run. God.
About the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now.
All right, Nick Williams leading off the top of the 5th.
Last time.
First pitch will be
and the first
ball
pitch
1.
of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
All right, 1-0. All right, 1-0 pitch to Nick Williams. And now
that one
2-0.
misses badly. It's ball 2.
So now 2-0 to Nick Williams in the 2-0 pitch. And now 3-0.
3-0 now.
Kingery on
Not
deck.
the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind.
All right, the 3-0 two-seam fastball from Buehler will get strike 1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
All right, 3-1 from Buehler, and the 3-1 pitch will be 3-2.
Jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Back in this count is Buehler in the 3-2 knuckle curve. Can we get an out here?
Those are the ones you really want to punish.
Hit. Seager, throw to first for the first out.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
This might be Buehler's last inning of work. 64 pitches already.
But it's also worth noting that he'd be
Kind of high, and now they'll bring in Scott Kingery 0 for 1. First pitch will be strike 1. I don't know yet. 0-1 to Scott Kingery. 0-1 knuckle curve, and now 1-1.
It's a ball and a strike.
All right, 1-1 to Kingery, and the 1-1 pitch will be gone. 3-3 ball game. Bad slider, and that's the second slider tonight Buehler has thrown, and it's been a home run.
If you look at the numbers,
And now that will bring in Arrieta.
long balls to take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
First pitch will be hit to left field, and that will be another hit for Arrieta. Peterson's throw will not be on time. Well, would have never been on time, and now we're gonna start warming up the bullpen a little bit. Let's warm up. Start warming up Pedro Baez. It's been a while since he's pitched. First pitch to Gene Segura will be strike 1.
We'll take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
0-1, and the 0-1 slider will be hit. Seager deluxe to Beatty for a double play to end the inning. But the Phillies tie the game up thanks to Scott Kingery in his solo home run off of the slider.
Thanks to this solo. Digging in once again.
All right, Matt Beatty leading off the bottom of the 5th, 0 for 1 with a walk.
Rewind button on that last inning.
All right, first pitch to Matt Beatty.
That was a really rocky frame.
Will be strike 1.
Not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
All right, 0-1, and now 0-2.
Good curveball on the inside black.
0-2 to Matt Beatty in the 0-2 pitch from Arrieta. Will be hit, and Kingery throw to first for the first out.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, and now they'll bring in Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. First pitch to Bellinger will be hit to center field, and it will be caught for the second out.
Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
All right, so 2 outs, and now that will bring in Corey Seager 0 for 2. All right, first pitch to Seager, and ball 1.
To the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
1-0 to Corey Seager, and the 1-0 pitch from Arrieta. And now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-0 to Corey Seager, and the 2-0 pitch from Arrieta was gone. What a swing from Corey Seager. That one was absolutely crushed. 15th home run from Seager, and wow, 4-3 ball game here in LA.
For Corey Seager. Home run number 15 for him thus far.
That was absolutely crushed.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as
and now that will bring in Will Smith.
There are no delete or rewind buttons in
1 for
baseball.
2, and the first pitch from Arrieta will be strike 1.
Make him pay for it.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
0-1 to Jake. 0-1 from Arrieta, and now 1-1.
No swing apparently. Ball 1.
Jose Alvarez and Victor Areno warming in the Phillies bullpen. They sat down Christopher Sanchez at some point. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Hit, and that's going to be a double for Will Smith. Maybe more. Will Smith is running to second to throw from McCutcheon, and Will Smith will be safe with a stand-up double.
he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his
Fifth
head.
double of the
Because
year
that's
for
his
Will
second out of
Smith,
the
and
ball
now
game.
that'll bring in
This
Gavin
one's a
Lux.
double. I'm sure he's feeling a
2
lot
walks.
better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping
First
in now,
pitch to Gavin Lux. Will be strike one with the 12-6 curve.
Empty, it's strike one. Couple of walks for him thus far.
I saw one of your guys' comments last Thursday too. I can't remember who it was, but somebody said we should maybe put Gavin Lux down in the AAA. I might be taking that into consideration because Gavin Lux has not done as good as I wish he would be doing. 1-1 and the 1-1 pitch, 1 and 2. Like, I don't see the ball well with him, or you know, I have a really bad time with Gavin Lux. 1-2. And now this one will be. Oh, that's gonna get through. Oh my goodness, 5-3 here. Is that gonna be an error, or what's that gonna be?
So frustrating as a pitcher.
They never wrote error, so that's gonna be a base hit for Gavin Lux. Oh my goodness, what? Okay, that's probably the luckiest hit we've had for a while. Alright, Lux has good speed, and Lux will get back to first. But I am taking that into consideration. I really want him in the majors just because he's such a big star, and because he does have the talent. But I just cannot do anything with Gavin Lux, as this one's gonna be hit, and that will end the inning.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Alright, so 94 pitches for Arrieta, 5 runs given up.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon.
And
he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I'm gonna see if Buehler can pitch one more inning. First pitch will be ball 1. Baez still in the bullpen, ready to go. 1-0 in the 1-0 fastball. 1-1.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Alright, 1-1 in the 1-1 slider. Will be hit, and this one is gonna drop. It's gonna be off the wall, and Peterson will throw it in, and that will be a leadoff double. Now they'll bring in Harper. First pitch to Harper, 0 for 2. Strike 1 with the knuckle curve.
Bryce Harper stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Alright, 0-1 in the 0-1 fastball will be hit to right field, and Hernandez will make the play for the first out. Hernandez showing off the arm there too. And now they'll bring in Reese Hoskins. 1 for 2 in the 1-2. Oh my goodness. 1 for 2 in the first pitch was a slider, and that one was almost hammered. 0-1. And the fastball 1-1.
Several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner at second here with 1.
Alright, 1-1. And the 1-1 knuckle curve. 1-2.
This is foul right side.
Alright, 1-2 cutter from Buehler. Will be fouled off. Haven't thrown a lot of cutters in tonight's ball game. 1-2 cutter inside. And now 2-2. Great take from Hoskins. 2-2 fastball. We'll strike him out for the second out.
Major bullet, that's 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing
items. Now they're bringing Didi Gregorius.
Looks so enticing to hit that you
first pitch will be strike 1.
Didi can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 and now 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Alright, 0-2 slider inside from Buehler. Will be 1 and 2. Alright, 1-2 fastball high. Fouled off. Last inning here for Buehler. The 1-2 knuckle curve will be fouled off again. We're going to go with the fastball here outside. 1-2. Fouled off again.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little
1-2 cutter outside. And now 2-2.
He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count even at 2-2.
Two-seam fastball will be hammered to right field. Hernandez better get there, which he will to end the inning. Then the night for Buehler. So 6 innings of work, 3 runs given up, and that will end the night for Buehler. And now Victor Arano, the new pitcher, and now we're going to bring in a pitch hitter in Austin Barnes. So that will end the night for Walker Buehler. And Barnes is the pitch hitter, hitting .333, has 5 home runs and 14 RBIs, and swinging out the first one, 4-strike-1. Pedro Baez will be the new pitcher for the top of the 7th, so he's still warming out there in the bullpen, the 0-1. And now 1-1. 1-1 to Barnes, and the pitch will be 2-1.
Umpire says he held up ball 2.
2-1 to Austin Barnes, and the 2-1 pitch.
Almost
and
got
now
him to go
3-1.
around, but instead it's ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball.
3-1 now to Barnes,
That
and the
nasty
3-1
slider is
pitch.
tough to hold up on.
And ball 4. So walk to Barnes, and now that'll bring in CT3.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
Alright, 0 for 2 is CT3 in the first pitch. Will be ball 1 inside.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
Jose Alvarez and Adam Morgan warming in the bullpen for the Phillies in this one. Hit the right field. This might. Oh, I'm going to run. CT3 on the way to second, and Barnes is on the way to third, and he's going to be safe. Oh my goodness. So runners at second and third now. 10th double of the year for CT3, and we should have another run in right there, but Austin Barnes held up between first and second just because we didn't know it was going to drop or hit off the wall, and now they'll bring in Hernandez with no outs.
Just like that.
First pitch to Kike Hernandez. And now strike 1 with the slider.
Bad one there at strike 1. In his career, Hernandez hits in the 240s. So there's room for improvement in that regard.
And the 0-1 pitch will be 1-1.
Average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager.
All right, 1-1 now to to Hernandez. And now 2-1, excuse me.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice
2-1
job
to Hernandez. Runners at the second and third. You see, there they go again. I didn't even say still. What the fun? I led. I did do that, but I did not tell him to still. 2-2. And this one's hit down to third. Oh, let's go. I made him think. Didi was going to throw home, and I backed up, and that's an E5 on Didi Gregorius. They're going to say that's an error. And now they'll bring in Matt Beatty, who's 0 for 2 with the bases loaded. If we could get a hit here, man, this game might be out of reach. And ball 1 to Beatty.
When you're hitting in a situation
Can Beatty lift one?
find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one
into the stands, hopefully 1-0.
You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And this will be a foul.
Softly down the line toward first. But
I'm going to lead over there at first with Hernandez just so he could have a good jump. 1-1. And now 2-1. Just in case they go for the double play, they'll probably throw home whoever grounds it. 2-1. Hit the center field. This ball will carry. Williams is back. CT3 and Barnes is tagging. And Chris Taylor will be safe at third. And it'll be 6-3 Dodgers. So that worked out. We'll take it. And now they'll bring in Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 3. Runners at the corners with 1 out. First pitch. Will be hit hard, but a nice play from Kingery to make a double play on that one. That ball was absolutely hit, rocketed, and nice play. All right, that'll bring in Pedro Baez, who this is his 9th appearance, 1-0, 11 innings of work, 1.64 ERA, 10 strikeouts, no walks. Righties have really dominated Pedro Baez, hitting 318 off of him. And lefties have struggled. Can he fix that here in tonight's game? First pitch will be strike one. So 0-1 now to JT Realmuto and the 0-1 fastball from Pedro Baez. And now 0-2.
With an 0-2 count now. Baez was known as a short relief
specialist. All right, 0-2 slider from Pedro Baez will be 1-2.
Play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Baez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen.
JT Realmuto and foul it off.
Walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys.
1-2 to JT Realmuto. The fastball will be fouled off.
A lot of strikes that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody
change
does
up.
it as good as this guy
1-2, and that will be fouled off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
All right, 1-2, and the 1-2 pitch to Realmuto will strike him out for the first out. First K of the night for Pedro Baez, and the first out of the night for Baez, and now that will bring in Nick Williams as 0-2. First pitch from Pedro Baez will be strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the
0-1
plate.
in
Might
the
as well
0-1
steal
slider.
that first strike.
0-2.
He takes strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating
All right,
pitch.
0-2 in the 0-2 pitch.
It's too late.
We'll strike him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pedro Baez.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the
You know, Baez is kind of our big weapon in the bullpen, just like Blake Trinan or whatever the heck his name is. Just because, like, you know, they barely come out of the bullpen, but when they do, they're very, very explosive. And I might make Blake Trinan come out here tonight just so he could get a inning of work, and that's strike one to Kingery.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus
Alright,
far.
the 0-1 slider will be fouled off.
Falls behind 0-2.
Can Pedro Baez strike at the side? The 0-2 slider will strike him out. So as he strikes out the side, great inning of work for Pedro Baez, and that will end his night. And now we'll warm up Blake Trinan in the bullpen.
As we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how.
Is this the first time we're really seeing her in this game?
They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Your attention.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now.
All right, Adam Hazley coming out, and we're gonna go to our bullpen and start warming up. Oh, that's Ross Stripper. Blake Trinan.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Seager 1 for 3 with the home run, and the first pitch will be a ball 1 outside.
The
1-0, and now hit, and that will be a base hit.
This will get through into
so
right.
Single for Seager, and now that will bring in Will Smith, who's 2 for 2, 2 for 3.
At the
first
plate,
pitch will be ball 1 inside.
First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
1-0.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And the 1-0 pitch.
Checks his
and now 2-0.
But he does so in time.
2-0 to Will Smith, and the 2-0
pitch on the way.
Will be hit to left field. McCutcheon will come in and catch that for the first out of the bottom of the 7th.
And that's the first out of the inning.
And so 1 out, and now that'll bring in Gavin Lux, is 1 for 1.
And looking for more, Gavin Lux.
So they did charge that as a base hit. All right, first pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. 2 walks in tonight's game and 1 single with an RBI. 0-1 to Gavin Lux.
The 0-1.
Hit.
Lofted in the air out toward
and
right
Harper, that's a long run. Okay, oh no. Seager, get back. Okay, there we go. All right, now they'll bring in Jock Peterson, who hit a 3-run home run. Here's 1 for 3. First pitch, ball 1 low.
A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point.
1-0, and now fouled off 1-1.
Foul. A runner on first with 2 away.
Alright, 1-1 to Jock Peterson in the 1-1 pitch. Seager on the move. And that will be a stolen base for Seager. Good jump. That's why I was able to just guess it. Great jump right there from Corey Seager.
He throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base.
They're gonna walk him now. That's okay. We'll bring in a pitch hitter.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous.
All right, let's bring in AJ Pollock. Hit a home run in last night's ball game.
We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting .371. And this is hit to center field. First pitch swinging, and that will end the inning.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Oh, let's bring out Blake Trinan. Trinan, this is his 8th game, 3-0 record, 7.2 innings, 1.17 ERA, 5 strikeouts. He's had a pretty good year. Doesn't get a lot of moments, but let's see what he can do here. First pitch to Adam Hazley will be high for ball 1.
1-0 the count.
All right, 1-0, and the 1-0 pitch from Blake Trinan will be 1-1.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1 from Trinan in the pitch will be 1-2.
1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher,
1-2 slider
but if he could throw some four-seamers
will be
up in
fouled
the
off.
zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2 fastball will be fouled off.
Fouls this one off.
All right, 1-2 and the 1-2 cutter will be fouled off. All right, the 1-2 and the 1-2 slider will be hit down to third, and that will be the first out of the 8th. Nice play from CT3. And now they'll bring in Gene Segura, who's 0 for 3.
Gene Segura, he was a double play
Pitch
victim last
from
time
Blake
around.
Trinan will be ball 1.
Off 1-0.
Gotta find a way to
1-0,
scratch at least one
and the
across.
1-0
You do
pitch
not want to take on the monster
will be
closing the
1-1.
game down 3.
1-1 the count now. Trinan,
1-1 from Blake Trinan, and the 1-1 fastball will be hit down to CT3, and the throw to first
I know he expected
will
to
be
get a
the second
longer-term
out.
deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to
2 up,
produce.
2 outs.
If he is
And
gonna
now
get that
they'll bring
multi-year he's
in
been
Andrew
looking for,
McCutcheon,
come
his
off.
1 for 3. First pitch, strike 1.
hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
All right, 0-1 to McCutcheon and the 0-1 fastball, fouled off.
Behind 0-2 now.
All right, cutter from
Nothing
Blake
in
Trinan
2 count, and the
will
pitch.
strike him
Swung
out
on and missed,
to end the
and
inning.
That's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Bro, Blake Trinan has a lot of swag going off the field like that, and now they'll bring in Robert Stock. We're gonna warm up Kenley Jansen in the bullpen, just in case we need him for the save, unless we score a run here. First pitch will be hit to center field. This is not gonna drop.
Called in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
And now they'll bring in Hernandez, who's 0 for 3. Struggling in tonight's ball game.
He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his
First
last
pitch
at-bat.
to Kike Hernandez, 0 for 3,
Here's the first offering.
and strike 1. If Jansen pitches tonight, which he probably will, he'll get tomorrow off no matter the circumstance. And maybe tomorrow Bracius Gratterall will close the game out if we need a closing appearance. Alright, so 2 outs, and now they'll bring in Matt Beatty 0 for 2.
For another chance. Matt Beatty
Has the sacrifice fly though in the first pitch from Robert Stock.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0 outside.
Count 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 pitch.
Oh,
Popped up. And 8 innings have come and
that was a
gone now
terrible
as the
swing. We'll never
inning
talk
is
about that
over.
again, alright? Alright, that'll bring in Harper, and now that will bring in Kenley Jansen. Jansen has 14 saves, 18 games. Well, this is his 19th game, 6.1 innings of work, 2.76 ERA, and 15 strikeouts and no walks. So Here we go. First pitch to Bryce Harper. Be a cutter from Jansen.
First offering on its way.
Will be strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this
0-1,
spot. Well, he got one
and the
there.
0-1
Now he just needs
fastball
to
from
find a way to
Jansen
get on.
will be
Ripped
hit,
down the first base
and
line.
now 0-2.
But this will wind up a foul ball,
Right,
strike
0-2 cutter from Kenley Jansen high
And
will
a
strike
swing
him
and
out
a
for the
miss.
first
Good
out of
hits
the
there
bottom.
for
The
first
top of the
out here in
ninth.
the ninth.
Man, we have isolated Harper so much this season as we've played him. Just last week being in Philly and so
that'll
far
bring up
in
the
this
Sacramento
series.
product,
And now they'll bring in
Hoskins.
Reese Hoskins 1 for 3 in the first pitch. Will be
Didn't
outside
quite
for
catch
ball
the
1.
zone there, ball 1.
And if you
One
could
out,
isolate
nobody
Harper, that's probably for the best.
Just
1-1
a
to
tick
Hoskins.
behind for a strike.
And the 1-1 cutter will be 1
No
and 2.
contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
1-2 and the 1-2 high fastball from Kenley Jansen will be fouled off.
And it's fouled away.
I want to go with the slider inside here. First slider of the night for Jansen. The 1-2 slider will strike him out. 2 outs.
And he strikes him out as well. So
Second
making
K of the
back-to-back
night for
punch-outs
Kenley
here to
Jansen.
The first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the
Man,
way
that was a
this one's
great
gonna end up
slider.
as a manager.
Jansen, I barely make him throw the slider, and that's like his night-night pitch sometimes. And it's his secret pitch. First pitch to Didi Gregorius will be strike 1 with the cutter.
And it's 0-1.
0-1 and the 0-1 fastball
And
will
this'll
be
a
0-2.
called strike 2. In trouble now
Go
as
back
they're
with the
down to their
fastball here,
final
but on the
strike
outside,
tonight.
inside,
Crowd
with
of
the
over
outside high corner,
39,000 on their feet.
will be fouled
Count
off.
remains at 0-2.
All right, 0-2 slider.
Philly down to their last strike.
Cutter will be
Fouled
fouled
away.
off. Down by 3, Philly came into this ninth, and quick 2 strikeouts for Jansen. The 0-2 cutter again from Kenley will be
Well
hammered
hit.
to right field.
Deep down the right
Please
field
go
line.
foul, and it's gone. It's
But it
foul.
bends just
Wow, it's a
into
foul
the
ball,
second
and
gap.
that saves Kenley Jansen in his ERA. The 0-2 slider will be fouled
Still
off.
hanging with him. Another good
Oh
swing to
my
keep it going.
goodness, that was close. The 0-2 fastball will be 1-2
And
really
one off
high.
like that, too high, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin
All right,
bag
1-2
and see if
and
he
the
could get a
1-2
foul ball
slider
on that one. He had to see
will
if
be
he would
fouled
swing
off.
way
How many
outside.
pitches have I thrown in this AB? I know there's a way you can see it. I've thrown 8 pitches in this at-bat. All right, the 0-2 cutter from Kenley Jansen will be fouled
And he
off.
fouls this one off. Bases are
Didi's
empty
trying to
here with 2
keep
men
this
out.
game alive for the Phillies. The 1-2 fastball low will be
Now a
gone.
swing and a deep
This
drive
one
to
is
right.
gone. 2-run ball
And
game
that one is
here
gone
in
on
LA.
a 2-strike count
7th
with
home
2
run for
away in
Didi
the inning.
Gregorius. And now that will bring in JT Realmuto.
To plate
First
now,
pitch.
JT Realmuto.
And
As he'll
strike
try to hold
1
back
right
on
down the
swing,
middle.
But he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus
0-1
far.
and the 0-1 fastball.
And a check
And now
swing
0-2.
here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane,
We're a
and it's
strike away from
0-2
ending
now.
this game once again.
2
The
out, nobody
0-2
on.
pitch to JT Realmuto. The slider
Now
will
a
be
swing
hit
a
and
fly ball.
fouled. Man, they are
And it's a
really working
foul
Jansen
ball.
here. The 0-2 cutter will strike him out to end the night. Jansen does give up a home run, but does get 3 strikeouts and wins this game for the Dodgers with the ERA. Probably going up a little bit just because, I gave up the home run. But he still gets the save. Walker gets the W, and Corey Seager is the be player of the game. He made a great play over there at short and hit a home run tonight to really kind of it gave us the lead, and it was just a slam. Look at JT Realmuto. He took off the mask even. Bro, that's how well that home run was for Corey Seager, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's finale. And, yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's finale with David Price on the mound and probably Austin Barnes behind home plate. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.